So welcome back, everyone. We are now with somebody who's not a newbie. I love my show. Why do I like my show so much is because, and I say this every show, I say it almost every segment, because it's information for people out there. And I think the information is pretty good information. And I think it's important for everybody to have the information that we're talking about here, because maybe it's you or maybe it's someone that you know, and that's what networking is all about. I have with me Kris Piotrowski, and she's the owner of Floor Coverings International Mesa. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what you do. Listen up, because right now you're super busy, and there's a good reason for it. Welcome back.
Thanks, Carol. Yes, we are busy. So my name is Kris Piotrowski. I own Floor Coverings International Mesa. A little bit about myself is I am a 20-year veteran from the Navy, and when I retired, I decided I wanted to go into flooring to help people out with their homes.
Well, first of all, thank you for your service. And being a woman-owned business, a veteran-owned business, what is it like?
It's awesome. People are surprised when you come in and you say that you did 20 years in the Navy.
Wait till you see her too. She's a little spitfire.
I'm sure. But everybody's very thankful for your service, and it just kind of adds credibility to the fact that I'm going to do a good job, and I'm there until you enjoy it.
And so when you work with people, do you work just in Mesa or not?
No, I all the way from Mesa through Litchfield Park and Goodyear.
So basically valley-wide.
Yes, close.
Right, so pretty close. She's also licensed, bonded, and insured. You do both residential and commercial.
I do.
But what's really cool about you is that she's mobile. So she brings that showroom right to you. Let's talk a bit about that.
Okay, so I have 2 operating mobile showrooms in the valley, and they carry 3,500 flooring samples. So everything from carpet, hardwood, laminate, all types of products, porcelain tile. And we actually come to your house, bring the samples to you so that you can see them in your home with your lighting, in your cabinets, in your furniture, and actually you're able to make a great selection.
It's awesome to do it. What's new in your world right now? You've got some samples that you brought with you.
I sure do. So what's new is luxury vinyl plank.
We talked about that. That's so pretty. Let's talk about that.
So I actually have a 20 mil wear layer. It's a very sturdy product here with an underlayment, so it's soft underfoot. This product is waterproof. It's very scratch resistant because it has a thick lower layer, and it's decorated. It's textured along the wood.
You would know it's laminate.
This one, no. This would go in, and people would walk in and think that they were standing on wood.
Absolutely.
It even has bevel joints.
It is just gorgeous. That's your favorite and one of the number ones right out there. Does it come in more than one color or just that?
Oh, it comes in several colors.
It also comes in several colors. Go ahead and talk about something else too. While I talk about you, you can go ahead. What I love about them the most is that they are valley-wide. And what I love what she does and what she says to everybody is this. She talks about a happy walk. Will you tell everybody what you mean by that?
A happy walk is when we're finished with your flooring, and then the customer and myself, will walk through and look at it and make sure that we love it, check it out, and it's a good day all around.
Everybody loves it, and that's why she calls it the happy walk. Real quickly before you do that, you also have right now, everyone's getting entered into win a $250 gift certificate. Does everyone get that?
Everyone gets a $250 gift certificate.
So call in and get yourself a $250 gift certificate to have some towards your purchase of whatever flooring it is that you decide. You can call her direct. Her phone number is 480-590-6818. Her website is mesa.floor international floor coverings international. So mesa.floorcoveringsinternational.com. Licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial. She does free consultations. You can call in here and get this $250 from me, 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. What do you got there? Because I love that.
So I have porcelain tile. So everyone talks about the wood look porcelain tile. The stone look is actually becoming really popular. I have something here that I put into a few customers' homes in the valley, and one of them says that it reminds her of like a beach scene or being on the beach.
I love it.
Absolutely loves her home.
Yeah, now does this come in other colors too? You have to find out. Or is it mostly
It's
only the light
The
colors?
3 colors, yeah.
So this one comes in 3 colors, but it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning.
And it's made in Spain.
And made in Spain. Again, we got me, Carol Merrill here. We were on Facebook showing everybody here because we're now visual here in this room here too. What else do you got? What's hot for the holiday? Like for let's say carpeting right now.
Well, we're getting into the cooler weather, so carpeting is starting to become more popular because it's a little warmer underfoot. And I have, this is called a polyurethane polyester, polyester.
It's hard to say, believe
It
me.
is hard to say. It has the soil and stain resistant technology. It's rated for pet urine, and it is soft. It is nice. It's one of my favorite selections, and it's extremely well priced.
Here's what I think is that you can't go all one thing. You can't just be all wood. You can't just be all, whether it's tile or stone or whatever it is. You need a little carpeting. You really do. I mean, I like to roll on the floor, with my kids or my dogs. You've got to have a little carpeting. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. And you have something that feels nice and you're comfortable with when you're rolling on the floor with your kids or your animals.
What I love about what you brought here, as I'm looking at this, actually they all go together. All these 3 things that you just brought in here.
Absolutely. Definitely, we have the gray tones which complement the light tones in the tile as well as the dark brown and the luxury vinyl plank. They all fit into a home wonderfully.
How many choices again do you have?
Almost 3,500.
3,500. So you can go into the showroom. You walk right out of your house in your driveway, and she's sitting right there with her showroom. And you can. I like the fact that you come in there, you bring out what they think they like. You bring it in their house, and then they just start seeing whether they like it or not.
Yes, and we also work with budget. We also provide payment options as well as financing. So we work with what material you want, with your price point, and how you want to pay for the project. So it is an all-inclusive project. So we move furniture, baseboards, etc., just to make sure that you're happy with your flooring when you're done.
Now, she's also giving everybody $250 towards your purchase. Whatever it is that you decide to do, you can call me for it. My number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You can also check her out on her website. It's mesa.floorcoveringsinternational.com. She's licensed, bonded, and insured valley-wide, residential and commercial, and she does free consultations. Basically, this is South, East, West, and the West Valley that you work in.
That's correct.
And okay, and with people that were working right now, knowing that you're COVID, we got to talk about COVID a little bit because you're coming into the house. So what are you doing to help people with that situation when you come in?
Well, we're actually following all COVID guidelines. I'm masked. I do wear booties. The samples are sanitized before and after, as well as that's really it.
You know what? You don't really have to be that careful, right? We want to be careful. We want to make sure. But there's only so much you can do. But the cool thing is about the whole thing is that the showroom comes to you. You don't have to go. There's no one else there but her and you or whoever it is that you're working with. Do you have people that help with them with design and all that kind of stuff of what they want to pick or what might go together?
Yes, myself and design associates will actually help the customer design what we think is looks good together, what the right material is. We look at the person's home, their lifestyle, kids, dogs, cats, etc., to make sure that whatever we put in is going to be long lasted and well loved.
Now we're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk further about some of the different things that you offer. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. She's offering for everyone. She wants you to enjoy your flooring. She's giving you $250 towards your purchase. So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can also call her direct. Her phone number is 480-590-6818. She does free consultations. We'll be right back. We're going to keep on talking because we're live in here. stack up. I really like a lot of them. I want to talk about this stone. I loved it. She threw it, and like, that was so funny. Okay, so I want to talk about the stone because this is not real stone.
No, it is. It looks like stone. It definitely has the texture. It has the coloring. And it comes in different sizes. This one comes in 16 by 16 or 13 by 13. You can get it in the mosaic, which are small
Love
squares.
that.
This could go on the floor in a shower.
Question on that. How easy is it? If it's a regular stone chips, if you drop something on it, right?
So porcelain, it doesn't chip anymore. I mean, once it's put in, it chips until it's put in. And so if it's installed correctly, it's very chip
We'll
resistant.
talk about that. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. So, tile is fired to a certain degree in temperature, which gives it some of its hardness. So ceramic is considered to be more breakable. Used to be, not anymore so much. But once
That's good because you drop a pot on it and boom, it's gone.
no, anymore it'll withstand.
They have to. They had to do something about that.
Yeah, no, they just
So
changed
what
the
do you
firing.
but to me, when I put flooring in my home, I went with stone, right? And I'm sure the difference of cost has got to be a lot different.
So natural stone, that would be like your marble or your travertine, etc. Those generally are softer in nature. It's definitely a more difficult installation, and they are a little bit somewhat more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
The material itself, as well as the labor cost to install it. So anymore, if you want your tiles to not break, you want to be able to drop something on it, definitely would recommend a porcelain over.
And then does this obviously gets grout as well? And do you have different colored grouts, or do you usually use one specific color when it comes to something like this? Especially this one has these three little different colors.
No, I actually bring what's called a grout selector, and the grout that I use is it's already sanded and sealed. It has everything in it. It's very good with not getting stains. It's very stain resistant. It's the best on the market. And usually, what I'll do is I'll go into the home, I'll pull out the grout selector. We'll take the grout samples and we'll place them with the tiles. And get what you.
We're going to talk about that right now.
Okay. See the difference?
Yes.
Way different. With his, it's just different. You can do either, but with yours, welcome back, everyone. We've been talking about tiles during the break here on Facebook to everybody out there. And hi, by the way, to everyone out there that's listening. And I've been talking to you a little bit about this particular product, which I want you to talk about again, because somebody who was in here asked a really good question, and let's talk about what this product is again.
So this is porcelain tile. It has this stone look. It's textured and colored. We spoke about it being made in Spain. The question during the break was, how resistant is it to breaking? Can you drop a pot or pan on it, etc. And my response is porcelain tile is made so well now with the firing of the tiles, etc. The higher temperatures that they're using, that once it's installed, it's very break resistant.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. It absolutely is. And especially for Arizona, it just feels, I know somebody said the beach, and it does feel airy and light and sort of like sand in its own way. But it just looks like it'd be perfect for almost any home. And go ahead and take a look at that. Okay.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Now, but again, with Floor Coverings International, they come to you. And they have 3,500 different products that they have samples for you to look at. But you have how does it start? When somebody calls you up saying, I can't have Kris come in and come to my home. Do you usually talk to them obviously beforehand, have a consultation with them, find out what they're looking for? But I guarantee you, the minute that you get there and they start looking at all your different samples, all of a sudden they're like, I don't know, I kind of like that one.
That's right. So I do what's called a setup call. So a customer calls in, or I'll call a customer through a lead source, and the conversation really is why do you want your flooring removed? What do you want it to look like? What types of materials? And sometimes I can educate the customer right away on exactly what I have available, what's their lifestyle, and that's all done prior to showing up with the mobile showroom on site. I want to be prepared, I want to be ready to go, and be time efficient and find you something that you're going to love.
Right. And when you come in with that, the whole great thing about having this showroom come to you, number one, couldn't be any better during COVID, right? You don't have to leave, you don't have to leave your house. But when she comes to you, everything that is in her little showroom that she brings to the mobile showroom is all sanitized. She comes in there masked and booted and all that kind of stuff, so everybody's all prepared for that kind of thing. And you get to pick out of like 3,500 different things. She's already prepared. She's brought that down from like 3,500 to probably 10 or whatever it is that you might like. She already knows, and then she talks to you what you're kind of thinking about. And then she brings it to you. You get to look at it in your lighting, in your home, because everything that you do when you buy this, it looks completely different in your home until you see it.
It does. Lighting in big box stores, etc., it's extremely different than home. And of course, you want quality product, etc. And that's all of my products are private labeled for Floor Coverings International. Some I do locally source, but primarily everything's private labeled and made for us specifically.
There's nothing like it, and it's the boutique that comes to you.
Is correct.
That phone number to call her direct, it's 480-590-6818. Her website is mesa.floorcoveringsinternational.com. She's licensed, bonded, and insured valley-wide. She does both residential and commercial, and she does free consultation. She's a woman-owned and veteran as well, so it's a veteran-owned business, and she's offering for everyone. She wants you all, anyone that wants any kind of flooring from her, whether it's the stone, the wood, the carpeting, you're getting $250 from her just for calling in and using her services. That number is here to call from me is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. In terms of people, when you work with people, explain what makes your service so different. I know you're mobile, but what else?
Well, I provide a tailored custom solution to you. So I actually, when I talk to the customer, I find out, what are their hobbies, how many children do they have, what age are they? Dogs, yeah, everything. What do they like to do? And those types of things, do they want high quality? Do they want economical price? I put everything together and then hone in on what I think that is exactly the solution that they want. If it's not, they tell me exactly what they don't like about it, and then we work until we find exactly what the customer loves. I will not install some flooring that the customer is not extremely happy with.
And also, a lot of people try and go, they're doing it themselves these days and things like that, and going to the big box stores. This is completely different. You probably couldn't even find some of this kind of things that you have over there.
All my products, especially my tiles, they're all firsts, not seconds. And so it's all very high quality. I only install the same dye lot, etc. So the solution really protects the customer as well as my installers. They are all, I use the same installation crews I have several, but I use them all on several jobs.
Real quickly, talk to them about the grout that you bring in. I forgot what you call it now. It's a grout something.
So it's grout. It's already sealed. It has sealant in it. It's very stain resistant. I have several colors, so I come in and you pick a tile you love. The grout color is the second most important thing, and so we'll go ahead and get that selected as well. And again, I only use the highest quality grout on the market.
So I want to talk about you while you get that other wood out, so we can see that one more time. Of course, beautiful carpeting, stone, lots of 3,500 different samples that you can pick from. And she likes to talk to you beforehand, get to know you a little bit, and then she basically will know almost exactly what you're looking for. She's offering for everyone to get $250 with it's a gift card that you're going to get towards your purchase of whatever it is that you decide. That phone number to call her direct, it's 480-590-6818. Her website, again, it's mesa.floorcoveringsinternational.com. Licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial. Free consultations, valley-wide. awesome that she's doing this for everybody, because guess what? It is so much better to have somebody come to you, bringing you pretty much the samples. She's got something for everyone, and bringing it into your home so you can really see what this is going to look like. There's nothing more better than a boutique service like that. I want to talk about you one that is your favorite, which is this one here. Go ahead.
And this is a luxury vinyl plank. It has a 20 mil wear layer, which is pretty thick. It makes it extremely scratch resistant. It's good in homes, all homes. You can put it in any room of your house. If you get it wet, it's fine because it is vinyl. It looks like wood. It feels like wood.
So many people want the wood, right? They're wanting that wood, and this is the perfect. This really wood here.
Not in Arizona.
Not in Arizona. It doesn't work.
So yeah, and so if you want the wood and you don't want the maintenance and the hassle, you really need to look at a luxury vinyl plank. And there's a lot out there. The luxury vinyl planks that I carry, I also do maintain the warranty with the manufacturer and the customer. So.
Was this the one that are they all pee doggy proof and cat proof? Kind of not proof. We won't say proof, but almost, right?
Well, they are, and that's again, it's because it is a vinyl. So definitely, your dogs and cats can have their access.
Stays on there.
And once it's wiped up, there is no odor. There's nothing left. Nothing soaks into the padding. There is a padding on the back side of it, so it's soft underfoot. It's also warmer than a tile.
Well, of course. And in terms of it, even when you're walking on it, does it feel very much like wood?
It does. The millware layer on top, it follows the computer and the grains of the wood and the decorated film, and so it has the same texture as wood when you're walking on it. It's absolutely wonderful, and you're not going to slip.
Yeah, and of course you have the carpeting as well. Let's talk about your carpeting before we leave.
So my carpeting, it's all private labeled for Floor Coverings International, and it is, I carry in all of it the R2X technology, which is soil and stain resistant. I carry polyesters to nylons, wools, carpet, like any other flooring product. It can go from extremely economical to very high quality and luxurious. And so we work with anyone's budget to make sure that we get them the product that they love at the price point that they're happy with.
And she comes to you. She's a mobile service and actually brings her showroom right to your door with a plethora of different, I love using that word, it's fun to use that, different samples. There's 3,500. You have that consultation. It's a free consultation that they have with you beforehand to kind of know already what they're pretty much looking for, right?
That's right. I want to make sure that I'm prepared when I show up.
What are your final words for today? Because I've got some. What are your final words?
My final words are, hey, the holidays are coming, and what not a great thing to do for your house and to get some flooring, especially when you have your relatives over. First thing you see when you step into someone's house is the flooring, so go ahead and get on the schedule now, and let's get you taken care of.
Let me give you her phone number. It's 480-590-6818. Tell them that you heard it on Networking Arizona. You're getting $250 cash towards that purchase of whatever it is that you decide. Let me talk about her a little bit because I think she's wonderful. Being the floor straight to you with a mobile showroom, what makes her different is she's got the highest quality brands of wood, tile, laminate, vinyl, and carpet direct from the manufacturer. Also, this is a personal service, so bringing that mobile showroom to you and giving you, letting you choose the finished product that you can create with her to make your homes look beautiful, homes or office, I should say. She does also business as well. She's got the best prices out there. You want to check her out on her website, which is mesa.floorcoveringsinternational.com. Licensed, bonded, and insured valley-wide. I said residential and commercial. She does free consultations. So you're going to do that happy walk with her because all of the stuff that she has is absolutely stunning, beautiful. Call me. Get your $250 bucks. Our number here is 662-277-5369.